Adrien, thank you for joining us at NRF 2023.
Hi, Tom.
It's great to have you as CEO of Mirakl, or co-CEO of Mirakl, co-founder. Talk to us about marketplaces today. You had a great session with your client, Macy's, the Chief Digital Officer, Matt Baer, talk about that wonderful success story. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, absolutely. So Macy's launched a marketplace in September 2022. After 5 months, they have now onboarded close to 500 brands across 20 categories. So it's a very exciting project for us, Macy's being obviously an iconic department store. And I think beyond that, what's interesting for both of us, given how much energy we put in evangelizing around the marketplace model, it's to see a company that basically, it took a few years, but got to the point where they're not just launching a marketplace, they're making it the top priority for the company. And I think this is very exciting for the future of the marketplace economy, and given how much time we invest and energy and passion in this, I think it's good for both of us.
Yeah, it's great, and we really enjoy our partnership with Mirakl for 6-7 years now going on, and we've worked together on many Fortune 500 and mid-size projects together, and you have over 300, is it 350 clients now? Can you tell us about some of the other great clients you have?
Yes, we're getting, I think we passed 400. Our partnership is 6-7 years. It could have been 10 if, given I ran after you for 3 years, but I think that you and I share, we're probably the two people on the planet who spend most of our breathing time focused on marketplaces. So this is another thing we have in common.
Probably should put Philippe up there too.
And beautiful wives too. Sorry, I'm getting off limit. So 400 clients, absolutely. 70% of them across retail and brands, with a focus on, I would say, mid to large size retailers, but also a lot of emerging digital natives who think of marketplace as the key business accelerator for them. Yesterday on stage, Macy's was there, but also Dormify, which is specialized around the dorms and everything about back to college. So both of them have a marketplace. Both of them find an opportunity to scale their business, to accelerate their growth by bringing more brands, more partners. So the marketplace model is one which is very open to almost everyone in retail, I would say.
Yeah, you and your co-founder Philippe really defined the segment of marketplace as a service, and really how to platform to platform your business. And it's probably been quite a journey having to educate the market and seeing the momentum build, which a lot of which you built. Can you tell us about that journey over the past 12 years?
Yeah, 12 years plus previously 6 years running ourselves a marketplace and building expertise around that space. So I've spent now almost all my professional life in marketplaces. I have to say that I knew it was going to be complicated because it's a disruptive business model, it's change management. I didn't think it would be, in a way, that tedious to educate and align organizations, identifying champions, but also getting the entire organization to understand that marketplace is not just an add-on to a business. It's a way to really transform and grow. It benefits supply chain, it benefits sourcing and fulfillment, it benefits margin, top line and bottom line. So really, in a way, the fact that marketplace is beneficial to the entire company creates also the need for kind of company-wide alignment. And this has been a lot of what we've been doing with the support of folks like McFadyen over the years, who have invested so much, as I said, time and energy and content production. So we're very grateful of the partnership too.
Same here. And before we saw the light of the Mirakl way, you shared that to us 7 years ago, we were building marketplaces from scratch with commerce platforms, and those were 2 to 3 year journeys, 7-figure expenses, and now we've launched many a Mirakl marketplace in 4 months, much more robust capabilities, faster onboarding of sellers. It's been a great platform for the retailers and B2B distributors as well. It's a great solution across multiple different industries. And really, you've led the market with constantly introducing new capabilities. Early on, AI for catalog ingestion, the Mirakl payout, marketplaces for services, your vendor aggregation network, the VAN of Mirakl Connect, advertising for marketplaces. You're constantly pushing the limits of what a marketplace can do. How do you stay ahead of what the market wants so much?
Well, I think we were talking about the need to evangelize, to create a category which it makes our life challenging and interesting, but it also comes with the benefit that given everything we do at Mirakl is, we breathe and leave marketplaces and we have more than 150 customer success folks who are practitioners. We are also able to know where the industry is going, and I think one of the things we've tried to do with Mirakl is that as much as none of our customers would tell you we want to be Amazon, there's many things that they respect about Amazon.
Right.
And so what we've done with Mirakl is really try to take the best of Amazon's marketplace and package it in this, as you were saying, marketplace as a service platform, but add the curation element, the control element, and that's key to our customers. And when you think of what Amazon has done over the years with fulfillment, with financial services, with ads, our goal is really to empower our customers to become as powerful as Amazon, with a platform that respects their brand identity, that respects the fact that it's not just online, there are stores also. We have a lot of our customers that are now allowing return in stores, marketplace orders in stores. So yeah, we launched all these services, Mirakl Pay to facilitate payout, international compliance, because it's key in marketplaces. We launched Mirakl Ads to allow sellers to get more visibility and marketplace operators to generate more revenues. We acquired a company called Target to Sell. We launched Marketplace Target to Sell, Mirakl Target to Sell, which basically optimizes the way marketplace products are ranked, because we know that it's a big challenge, so that they don't end up at the end of the tail of the search results. So yeah, it's always thinking about the win-win-win. Win for the customer, win for the marketplace, and win for the sellers.
And it's great that the decade plus of product experience, plus your experience before that, and hundreds of live customers have really been incorporated into the tooling, like the business tooling and the control panels for the operator and for the seller, that bring in best practices. It's not just a technology project, it's really those business processes and optimizing the business around best practices, which Mirakl brings the best of the best into the solution. That's great. One of the other features is dropship. That's been in Mirakl for a long time, many years, and you've really focused a lot more in the past on the marketplace, but really bringing the dropship capabilities to light now. And we see a lot of interest in multi-vendor, combining first-party goods, dropship, and marketplace. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing there with dropship?
Yeah, so it's actually funny because recently we were answering an RFP, and they asked us, when was your first dropship customer signed? And I realized that I actually signed that customer in 2013. But it's true that as a company, we always took the angle of disruption and kind of saying, if you think of the potential of growth, and you take a retailer today, they basically have a set of suppliers and products, and dropship is basically optimizing fulfillment for that existing set of products with a little bit of expansion. And we always said, marketplace, it's that big world that you can conquer, and that will drive increased traffic, increased conversion on your own products. Like Macy's was saying yesterday, 96% of their customers converting on actually Macy's own inventory. So we kind of like never really advertised our dropship capabilities, but we realized over the last 3 years, a lot of our customers were really enjoying the vendor onboarding elements of the Mirakl platform. You mentioned the catalog integration, the AI, and they were basically saying in our dropship program, it's very tedious to onboard vendors and suppliers, so isn't there a way we could also use your platform for that? In a world where there were a lot of legacy platforms, or I would say, emerging tech, but with very limited investment capabilities in products. So we really went through a cycle of, I would say, product and existential. Like existential, saying, okay, dropship is fine, it's a good complement, and product to bring the complementary functions that were required. And I think what it does today is that we position ourselves as not just having a dropship capability, but having, I would say, the only true hybrid where you can have for a given vendor, you can offer them dropship for some of their products, but also marketplace, so commission and gross margin models, and it gives a lot of flexibility for the marketplace. So yeah, it's an exciting avenue, and clearly in the US market, where I would say retailers love dropship still. They love their dropship.
Some of the great tooling I mentioned in Mirakl provides a lot of those analytics and the data insights for organizations that have first-party dropship and 3P marketplace seller products to move back and forth. And if something is, a 3P seller looks really good, maybe they'd choose to bring that into in-store brick-and-mortar inventory, or a slow-moving in-store inventory or seasonal product can move out to dropship or a 3P seller.
Yeah.
So it's great flexibility to be able to shift your supply chain appropriately.
Absolutely.
So another big thing today,
as long as you also do marketplace, of course, at some point in your journey.
Yes. As we've shared in the marketplace maturity model, we see the platform stage of 3P marketplace as the next step up from dropship, and definitely an evolution should be on everybody's journey, the roadmap.
Yeah, the maturity model, which you produced 4 years ago now, I think, which I have to admit, it was visionary in that sense also.
Well, we've learned a lot from working with Mirakl, getting a lot of insights from you. So one last thing, today you also made the public announcement about the Commerce Tools partnership. Now, we've been integrating Mirakl and Commerce Tools together for years and have a great connector, which we see best enterprise scale marketplace and the best, in our opinion, enterprise scale commerce platform. Sounds like a great marriage. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, one of the key decisions we made when we started Mirakl was to be headless, so to say. We never tried to embed a native commerce layer, because we recognized there were a lot of people out there who had been doing this, and that marketplace, which is in a way multi-commerce, multi-supplier commerce, has a lot of complexities that require a lot of attention. So from the get-go, our platform was completely REST API based and open architecture, and naturally positioned as something that could extend existing commerce platforms. And we see the world of commerce platforms that has gone through acquisitions, integrations, disappearance also of some of them. And Commerce Tools has built a really very interesting offering. Also, I think, creating a movement around the Mac Alliance, and now we talk about composable commerce, headless commerce. But I mean, this idea that the non-monolithic platform, I would say, and we fit really well into this best of breed culture, and as long as it's easy to implement. So it's a very important partnership, and you and I were talking earlier about one of the big customers of ours who's migrating onto Commerce Tools, and my first reaction was, hey, we should bring you in to help them do that. So I think it has a promising future.
Well, I look forward to that partnership that you have with Commerce Tools, and I look forward to another 7+ years of McFadyen Digital and Mirakl partnership.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that with over 120 certified developers, you're well poised to play a big part in that.
Yeah, we're very excited about the Mirakl certification program. There's several different types of certification: integrator, business analyst, project manager. It's great that you have that, and it educates the ecosystem and provides the ability to prove depth of ability in the Mirakl platform. That was a great initiative that Mirakl launched.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay. Well, thank you, Adrien. Thanks again for stopping by at NRF Big Show 2023.
My pleasure.
Thank you.